Hey everyone, this is Eric back with Auto Replay. We're going to go ahead and get the shocks for this 2008 Dodge Nitro we've been going ahead and worked on. You know, if you haven't been following, I got a whole playlist from when I actually bought it from the eBay auction. Went ahead and did brakes, ABS sensor, steering rack, you know, struts, you know, window regulator, radio, all kind of different stuff in there. So we're going to go ahead and get the rear shocks, knock that out today, and that way the whole suspension is done for the most part besides the control arms in there. And I can already tell, I haven't driven the car yet, but I can already tell just by pushing down on the front left, you know, driver's side and passenger side, it definitely does have a lot more resistance, because before I would push down and it would kind of bounce a little bit. And it's just something that, I mean, you can just tell now. So I'll probably end up doing suspension. I won't personally do it on this work van. I'll probably just take it to Chevy or take it to some kind of mechanic and let him do all the four shocks on this thing. They probably won't cost that much for this, and that way this work van's good. But you know, I appreciate y'all, you know what I mean, hanging out with me, man. So we're gonna go ahead to advance and let's go from there. Alrighty, so I got my shocks, man. They're so busy on Sundays, but the part number is 37203 for the rear. They're both the same, man, and I already cracked one of these open, man, and you can pull one of these out and see what it looks like, dude. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we got an OES Spectrum, and yeah. So from what I've seen on YouTube so far, they look like they're pretty easy to install. So I think you just take top bolt, bottom bolt out, and just basically just put it in place. It looks like it's already kind of preloaded, you know, with this yeah, this is already preloaded. So I want to make sure that whatever I take out, I put this back in its place with both bolts, and then I cut this, because this will come out. All right, so we're gonna head back to the house. All right, so I got the car pulled back in here. We'll go ahead and take this wheel off, jack it up, and then take the shock out. Wheel removed, and I do not recommend doing this, but I got the jack on, and I do have 2 jack stands, okay? And it's been just raining, man. That's just, you know, y'all can see the rain or whatever, but it's coming down. I'm wanting to take my kids to the museum, but daughter's hanging out with me. Say hi. She's got a smoothie, homemade smoothie there. I got mine over here. All right, we're gonna look at taking some bolt out down here. I think it's a 15 millimeter, and this is another 15 millimeter up here. Should be able to take this whole shock out. Looks like that bump stop is a little wore out too. Let me look at replacing that. And then I can see some stretch cracks right in here on this bar. So, you know, it's good to kind of get in here and kind of inspect everything. You need to turn this light so y'all can see a little better. It's the only thing, this garage is a little dark once I get this thing in here. So, let's go ahead and get this out. Alright, so I got an 18 millimeter deep socket here with a breaker bar, which I've already kind of broke it loose. I could probably just get a wrench. I don't think I got my wrench with me though. I don't feel like driving back to my warehouse to go get it. So, we're just gonna go ahead and break this other way loose and get this out of here. All right. Yeah, it might be time to get an air impact wrench eventually. All right, so we got this loose. We're gonna go ahead and pull this out all the way. Save this nut with this one. You know, it's kind of dark in here. Get y'all some light. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take this one out. And this is bolted actually into the back of the vehicle, so there's no nut on the other side. So this comes all the way out, and basically we'll just swing this out, put in a new one. Yeah, so that's the old shock right there. It's the original Mopar part. All right, get the new one. All right, here we have our new shock. Should be able to press this down and take this off. So went ahead and took this blue band off. I'm gonna go ahead and stick the top part in there and let it release, I think, until we get kind of where we need to be, right around here. So you're still kind of going up a little bit. All right, and it should go right into place. I may have to pull it up some. There we go, come on. There we go, I know y'all can see that, but it's going right where it needs to be. All right, we'll tighten this down, and we'll put a bolt through the bottom too, before we tighten that all the way down. And basically, we're gonna put this back like it was. So, get down there. So go ahead. I have to wiggle this a little bit. There we go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get it to come down a little bit. I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver or something. Just kind of pull it. I'm gonna have to push this up. Here. You got to just take this and take something, push it up with. Just needs a little bump. Basically, go right there. There we go. Go ahead. Let's try to get this to go through. Come on. There we go. And just put this nut on the other side. There, we're gonna tighten everything down. All right, so we're gonna set our torque wrench by twisting this to 85 foot-pounds of torque for the bottom, and I think it's 80 for the top. Don't quote me. Look it up for yourself, what it is for your vehicle. But that's what I'm gonna set this one to. And go ahead and tighten this up. And we'll put that 15 millimeter on the end of here. And we'll just go ahead and crank her down till she clicks. Okay. One more time, I think she'll be almost there. There we go. That's where we want to be. We'll do the top up here too. So we got a brand new shock absorber installed on the driver's rear. Everything's nice and torqued. Gonna put the wheel back on, then do the other side. This is a fairly simple install to do. All right, went ahead and knocked out the passenger side. A lot easier, obviously, because I'm already ready to get it done. Appreciate y'all checking out this video on how to do the rear shocks. They're a lot simpler than the fronts, obviously. I've used the Monroe. It's like a light duty truck black shock. I mean, I could put the part number on there if you want. And you know, let's go from there. So I appreciate y'all checking out the video. We'll keep it going. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit me up. You have a good